Okay, we're in the plane. So here we are. This is a good looking plane. Yeah, I'm going to compare this to my X-Plane 10 version a little bit. There's been, I'm not even going to say there's been mixed reviews. Flat out, there's been some reviews that are like the X-Plane 10 version's fine for me. And then there's some people that are saying the X-Plane 11 version, well worth the $35. Some people are dead set against it, and some people are in favor of it. So I'm just going to give you an honest opinion. And my honest opinion is to start a stream and get people to donate. No. I'm lucky that I get the luxury of people being generous and donating for me to try this plane out. So, but the PBR looks pretty good right there. I know there's some problems with rivets, I guess, with PBR, but are we in PJs today? It's for you, AJ. How do you unmod yourself? I think you just type in !unmod space and then your name, and that's fine. You don't have to be a mod. But that means I have an opening, so I'm going to be considering one more mod. So we got to figure that out. Don't say you want to be a mod in someone's chat room though. I'm letting you know right now. That's like the unwritten rule, and sometimes it's written. Don't ask to be a mod in the chat room. Rocket. Yeah, that's right, AJ. All right, we've got, it looks like we've got 28 people in the giveaway. So this is for the, again, this is, oh, I better get that off the screen. This is for the V-Sky Labs hang glider. 4 different aircraft is in the giveaway. So type the keyword in order to be part of the giveaway. Now the giveaway for tomorrow is the joystick. So if you want to qualify, you have to qualify today for the joystick. I may have a small opening tomorrow morning for the qualifying, but we'll probably lock it at like say 10 a.m. or something maybe. But you need, and I may not do that. I haven't decided yet because I've got to review the essays that were written. But type in !giveaway. !giveaway will then lead you to the place where I need you to post in 20 words or more why you want the joystick. Why you want the brand new VKB Gladiator Mark II joystick. Why the Great Lakes Airlines fly in SoCal. Yeah, well this one's a Swedish plane. All right, so the outside looks really good. Let me just zoom in just for a second because some people were talking about the PBR not being all that. And I guess Val dudes would know better than me, and I guess some of the PBR has to do with these rivets and some of the maybe the propeller could be improved a little bit. Now, is it true that someone who's, well, how does one make PBR better? Is it the base aircraft that needs to be changed, or can a livery designer? Because it looks pretty good to me. I mean, I know it can be improved, but it looks pretty good. I know it's not like dynamite or anything, but and let's look at the different types or time of day. Let's bring this in here. There we go. Let's go time of day shift. Cessna Rocks prepares to use reverse psychology. Okay. Let's be frank. Well, let's be John Fly. That looks good right there. There is reflection off of that livery, off of the fuselage. There's some strange looking marshmallow men though in the cockpit. Who are these Stay Puffed marshmallow men that I see in the cockpit? And who allowed the Stay Puffed marshmallow man to be flying my B1900? Is that a feature? Because if it gets hot in the cabin, it's going to be messy for the next pilot that gets in. I don't understand. That light, I'm going to give my stamp of approval on the exterior model of this. I am. It looks good. Computer flying. That's the invisible autopilot. Yes, Rob of Riven. Yep. Call Ghostbusters. Computer flying. Did you really just say that? Computer flying. All right, let's check out the cabin ooh. That. Okay, that's a little disco-ish. I'm going to keep it real and say that's a little. Oh, snack. The Marshmallow Man's gone. That's a little bit bizarre. Yeah, I don't quite. Is that my anti-aliasing? Let me check out my anti-aliasing settings for a second here. Graphics. Anti-aliasing is right there. Oh, you're right. You're right about that. All right. Over to the ForeFlight view as we reload. Thank you, guys. I should have watched chat earlier. Move the ForeFlight over. Let's start up the ForeFlight. Many times when I export these to YouTube, people put comments below the videos and say, "What's that map program that you're using?" And then they don't watch the entire video to catch this part where I'm actually going to talk about what this map part is. But that's the most common reply that I have on YouTube is I have to type in the word ForeFlight. All right, and let's bring up the ForeFlight. Should come up here momentarily. All right, so FBO, or not FBO, maps, flight plan, clear. And then we're going to go, okay, Lima, Echo X-ray. That's right, folks. Kilo, Lima, Echo, X-ray. And I think we're going to fly very, very far in the B1900 to a place called Kilo, Sierra Delta Foxtrot. We're going to Louisville, which I think... Look at this. We got a chart over here for Evansville. Let's get rid of that chart. All right, so we're going to be flying from Lexington over to Louisville. And if the plane operates well, then we'll take it on pilotage. I'm assuming if you guys want to keep flying it anyway. All right, let's do this. Let's maximize this. I don't know when I'll learn computer flying. I know. So, do we want to track a VOR and then head up there? Yeah, let's do that. How far away? Well, let's track the Louisville VOR. So we'll just come down here and we'll say boop, and we'll go nav, and we'll go IIU, which is the Louisville VOR. Coming out of Lexington. Yeah, we won't track anything besides that. Does that look good? How come you can get your iPad to display on a PC for Twitch but not for an iPhone? I don't know. I guess does Air Server not work with iPhones? I've never tried Tylenol. ForeFlight is nice, but without EU charts and procedures, that is why I'm still on Navigraph. Yes. Yeah, Gable. from the Czech Republic. That's correct. Yeah. Maybe they'll come out with EU charts. Isn't there a couple of alternatives also? But the Navigraph stuff's great. I've been beta testing it. It's awesome. KSDF is in Kentucky. KCFG is not in Cincinnati, but actually in Covington, Kentucky. Oh, that's right. That's right, Blake. Thank you. That's right. I was mistaken there. All right, so we'll track this VOR. Again, let's do a we can do a cockpit view. There we go. See, now we know. Oh yeah. See, now we're talking. Holy, this is a lot of detail. The wood looks really good. I'm extremely impressed. Smoke goggles, the back of the seat. The texturing looks much different in here than it does in the 10 version. Anyone needs to make a phone call. There's the Marshmallow Man. The seat belts. I know you guys have seen this before on other streams, but I'm looking at it for the first time on my screen. The fuses are three-dimensional, so that's pretty cool. The yoke's got the yoke has the shine. I like it. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the reflections off the instruments, some of the better reflections that I've seen on instruments before. You spent yesterday the whole day and night to figure out the mesh with ortho in the INI file. Ted, post your general problem in the Johnfly support room on the Johnfly Discord, and let's see if we can get some people in there helping you out. I might chime in and try to figure out what's going on, but I'm not an expert by any means. Navigraph beta plus Symlink equals awesomeness. Yes, Virus City. I think it was in your stream where I said, hey, turn the was it your stream that I said turn the locator on, and you did, and it didn't work for a while, and then all of a sudden it started working in one of the charts. I can't remember what you did to fix that, but what's the TARDIS, Doctor? I don't even know what the TARDIS is. If SimCoders made a package for this plane, I agree, Mike. This would be a good SimCoders package. All right, we have 9 minutes left in the hang glider giveaway. Are the cabin doors open? I'll check that. What overlay do you use for your ortho? Overlay, I use the ortho that's generated from Ortho 4XP. And I don't know what JSnap did because he did my United States ortho. I found it. Farmed Google. Thanks. Ah, perfect. You don't remember? I remember it. Something happened there. All right, so the instruments, again, the reflections look really good. You can see the seats. Can I see the marshmallow, though? I don't think those are the actual seats, are they? That's okay, though. The instruments look really defined. They could do some touch up on like the end of the switches to have. It looks like they've done it there. We have a little bit of that glow. Yeah. And the glow on that instrument down there looks really good right there. And I like the look of this. This looks better than the 10 version. Yeah, I don't know what TARDIS is either. For VFR, Sky Demon is awesome. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've tried that on stream once actually. Hold on. So your co-pilot is a vampire. Sounds like a Smashing Pumpkin song. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that what the doctor was saying? Is it Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King? I was trying to figure out what he was saying there. The throttle is shiny. Yeah, we should change the time of day a little bit. Ooh. The shadows look good. Below looks good. This is my first time in this plane, so we're definitely not in a hurry to take off, let alone start the engines. All right, the metal on that looks like it's been worked on right there. I do like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Ooh, yeah. Can you imagine if you were like a fly and you were able to fly into the cockpit and you had your two real-world pilots in here flying their plane and you could just sit here and you're like this fly sitting on right here. Hopefully you don't sink through the console, but you're a fly just sitting there hanging out, just like looking up at these guys going, you guys are cool. And then go, you know what? I'm going to hover behind them. And just do this like hover taxi and hope that you don't get smacked. And then you're this fly, and then you come over here and you're like, okay, I'm not going to get too close to them because then they're going to swat me. And then like you come up here and you decide, okay, I'm going to come up here for a little bit and I'm going to fly. I'm going to hang out up here and just kind of watch. I'm just going to watch the action. I'd give $49.95 to be that fly. Would you guys? I would totally be. You got to get this plane AOW. Yeah. Yeah. Yassine! Where have you been, Yassine? I have not seen you in the John Fly channel in ages. It's so good to see you. Man, it's been a long time. Yassine. My mission is complete when Yassine does two things. One is he comes into my chat room, which is awesome. It's so good to see you, my brother. And two is when he flies X-Plane on his stream for me to see, for me to catch. Yassine is a member of the Global Sim Alliance. Good to have you here again. John Fly and his fantasies, yeah. When John Fly's imagination goes wild. I know, but wouldn't you guys love to be a fly up on the wall here for a bit and not get smacked? Duke Demon was on an approach into London and your sim crashed. Oh, what kind of sim? Which sim are you running? If you were a fly, why would you need an airplane? Flying Dime Bar makes a very good point. I just want to witness all the different piloting things going on. I haven't been on Twitch in general for such a long time, buddy. Illness, uni, been abroad. Hey, Yassine, I hear you, man. I hear you. I got to take some time off in late November for the birth of my new baby. I'll be taking off a little bit of time myself. So yeah, it's good to see you though. You can tell you've been missed. Yes, I will look at qualifications here. Hold on. Let's continue this. We'll give a little cockpit view there. Type in exclamation giveaway. Follow the instructions. Go over there and then post a reason why you want the joystick. Why you want the joystick or why you should have the joystick. I'm really loving the PBR in here. It really looks good. Let's take a look. This looks much, much cleaner. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, let's do a quick tour of the cabin. P3D is killing you. You sat on X-Plane purchase page just looking at it. Oh, you're getting close then, Yassine. Oh, baby. Yeah. Yes. Well. You have to give it some time though once you get into it. You can do the demo for free, you know that, right, Yassine? Apart from the base sim, what else will I need to get me going in terms of cost? Yassine, to be honest with you, I would just fly the default 172 and I would fly the default 737-800 and put the Zebo mod on top of it. And I would be more than happy. Let's get a good view here. I'd be more than happy to get on Discord or Skype or whatever and walk you through how to modify the default 737-800 with the Zibo mod, and it's free. So you're talking $60 total, which is what, like 40 some odd pounds, maybe 50. And then I will walk you through how to. In fact, not only will I walk you through how to mod it, which you may already know, you're a pretty savvy guy, but I'd also walk you through a flight from A to B. I'd walk you through a flight if you wanted to. It'd be awesome, seriously. So I have a question for Flygirl 737. Are you going to stream again, Flygirl? The default 172 in X-Plane, Flygirl. Been a long time. Yes, and we'd add the audio bird sound pack. Exactly. Yeah. I would be happy to help Mungo too if he wanted it. I would absolutely be helpful. Okay. And I'm not an expert, but I did walk Josh through it the other day, and it was awesome. Cocktails were involved. All right, let's program some camera views. So what I'm going to do, for those of you who are new to X-Plane, I'm gonna use my period key. The period key is going to take me forward, and then I'm going to dip down, and I'm going to use I'm using my mouse right here. I'm holding down the right mouse button. And then I'm going to slow the nose down here. Well, let's take the up arrow. Let's get rid of the yoke for the time being. And what I'm doing is I'm going to come down here with my arrow keys. Then I'm going to use my period key and my arrow key, go down, period key moving forward. And what I'm doing here is I'm getting an engine start view. So I'm going to go forward, right here. And then I'm going to hold down. This is very important. I'm going to hold down the control, and I'm going to hit the number 1 key. 1 key. Then I'm going to go back to my default view. I'm going to hold down control and hit 4. So now on my numpad, all I'm hitting is the number 4. Sorry, the number 1 to go down to that start engine view. Number 4 takes me to the default view. Now I want a different view also of the other instruments. So I'm going to use the side arrow, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to come up here and I say, okay, this is kind of my GPS and my engine view and my ATC view and my comms, etc. I'm going to hold down control, and I'm going to hit 5. So 4, 5, 1. No. See? Let's see here. Josh's streams where he is teaching is great. Yes, for sure. Super entertaining. Absolutely. Flygirl says, yes, I started streaming last week again. I'll start up a schedule beginning next Wednesday. Cool. Don't get burned out. Have fun. And try X-Plane one day. Let's see here. You guys, click on Flygirl and give her a follow. Seriously. It's a fun time. It's a really fun time. I moved on to the next page. Once I got a hold of this sim, I will get in touch with you. We can hopefully go through all this together. Yes, awesome. Cool, Yassine, that's awesome. When and if you show him how to do the Zibo mod, I would appreciate you sending me a Discord message so I can follow you too. Absolutely, yeah. Click on Yassine. Give Yassine a follow, Megamass. But also, Megamass, I have a YouTube video on how to do the Zibo mod. So there's a YouTube video. If whoever posts the link to my Zibo, how to mod your Zibo, or how to mod your 737 Zibo style on my YouTube channel, a link to that, you get some John Fly Miles. First one to post the link. The baby was a big setback in terms of streaming. You know what I mean? Daddy to be. Oh, yeah. Well, congratulations. I hope that the baby's doing well. Baby's definitely. Yeah, we didn't necessarily. We were thinking about doing an IRL stream for the birth, but then we thought, nah, we probably won't. But congratulations. Thanks for teaching us stuff about the sim, John Fly. You bet, Cajun Cacti. Hello, it ducks and it. What's that? It's duck no something. I'll just call you it's duck. Hey, Pearly, what? You started flying FS Economy and find myself flying into a bunch of small airports with no buildings. Is there anything I can do to add? Virus City. Did Virus City get the post? I think he did. I think there's a thing called... Yes, Virus City did it. John Fly Miles for Virus City. So that's the link to my how to mod your Zebo for free. Duck Norris. Okay, Duck Norris. Okay, gotcha. Like Chuck Norris. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, thank you guys for your patience on this slow camera tutorial. So up here on the overhead, again, the PBR looks really good on this plane, so I'm very, very impressed. So I want to do a view that gives me my battery and also gives me my lights. So I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to hold down the control button and tap the number 8 on the keypad. So again, 4, 5, 1, 8. Now I need a throttle view. Well, actually we'll do a console view first. So I'm using my arrows right and left, up and down, and I'm using my period and my comma key to come down. So here's the period and comma key coming down to the console, and I'm gonna, this is the lower console, and I'm gonna go Control 2. So 4, 8, 5, 1, 2. Now let's get a throttle view and also a kind of a view of some of our components over here on the right side. So there's kind of a throttle view and also our ability to turn on the environmentals, etc. And our flaps, that'll be Control 6. Oh, did it? Oh, there was, oh. Were there several people that didn't claim? Really? That's a bummer. But then it's good for Lars Rass. Lars Rass, congratulations. You have won the V Skylabs 4 different aircraft you've won. The V Skylabs 4 different aircraft. What I'm gonna need you to do, in fact I'll do it right now just while I'm here. W Lars. I'm gonna start a whisper session with you. I don't normally pay attention to whispers during the chat because I'll be honest with you, I get a lot of whispers. So it's hard to keep track of everything. But there we are. Okay, I'm just gonna type a little instruction to you. Okay, cool. All right, so what we're going to do is I think we need... do we need one more view? Maybe we need one more view of the warnings and the transponder. So we'll make that that one. All right. All right, let's attempt to start this plane. Lars Rass, again, congratulations on winning the 4 hang glider aircraft pack. I don't know. Someone said it rolled a bunch of times. I don't necessarily want to rub salt in the wounds. But, oh yeah, I see. You can scroll back through the chat and see that several people did not claim it. Ouch. Ouch. I guess you got to be watching the chat when the timer's up. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can start the plane. So we're going to hit the number 1. And we're going to come down here, and I probably need to get a better checklist on this. But we're going to go... let's see here. Go open that. Battery on. Oops. How come the turbines are spinning? That's not good. Oh, I know why. My SciTech panel was engaged. Be careful, folks. Take those turbines back down. What keys do you use to move the camera around? That's what I was just going through, Megamass, so you may want to watch the VOD, but basically I've had to program each numpad view. So 4, there's 5, there's 8, there's 2, there's 1, there's 6, there's 3. I haven't, 9's a wing view by default, and 7's a wing view as well. Hey Coop1019, how you doing? So yeah, if you want to understand it, watch the VOD of what we just did, or wait for that YouTube video and watch this part where I just described how to program the keys. Okay, so let's go down to 1, and let's do, so battery is on. We then want to arm the right ignition. Let's get some sounds going. Even though we're going to hear that dang crackle until I solve it. Arm the ignition. I think I need to angle this a little bit better. There we go. That's a better view. Could I post a link to it? Sure. Yeah, Coop, or who's active in the chat mod-wise? Any of my mods or Coop, can you give a permit to Evan? Alright, and then once that's armed, let's make sure our parking brake, there, parking brake is on. Let's set our, if we come over here, we want the fuel to low idle, and we can have that throttle there. The prop can be like in a feather condition, right? So I'll go back to 1. Yeah, that's Cat Strader's video for programming the views for sure. Okay, so that one's on. So let's start the right engine. You can hear that clicking of the starter going. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Do I need to turn up the plane a little bit more? It doesn't seem to be engaging. Maybe I need a little more throttle. We got the arm on. They changed the start sequence on this. Now we got fuel, I think. Let's go. So they've changed the start sequence because it used to start that way. This is good learning experience. No fuel flow. This is good because it's not as easy as the previous one. Fuel pump. Okay, so you used to. Oh, that's another view we can do. All right, so let's bring our camera down here. And let's get a view of the fuel and the fuel pumps. And let's do that as that. All right, so my question is that standby pump? And that's that standby pump. There's fuel quantity main. There's the main fuel quantity. Let's get it over here. Auxiliary pump can be on auto. Pumps will need to be either on or auto. Okay, we'll go auto. Auto on both sides, right? That. Okay, so that's a new thing that they've modeled, so that's good. I don't need the standby pumps. you'll have to hold it until 20 or 25. Okay. In the previous one, you had to... You didn't have to do anything with the fuel pumps, but... Oh, you're down, Virus City. Down. Alright, so back... Alright, let's try it now. So go back to 1. Alright, I have my left ignition off, right ignition on. There we go. So we're going to hold till 20 to 25. Okay, that's newish. Yep, that worked. There we go. Thank you, guys. That's what I love about streaming planes. Is I need to take this stuff back here. So we'll take low idle, take that to that, and we'll go into the feather position. Need to add a little... It doesn't like to have that low idle. It's got to be like right in there. And then we'll bring the prop back to right there. Would you... well, there we go. Would you feather here? I do love the feather sound though. Let's take a look at from this view. Hate that crackle though. I gotta get rid of that crackle. Sorry guys. Zoom out here. Ground. Okay. Alright. Well, that sounds good. Let's turn it down just a bit while we're in tutorial mode. Oops. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this is the B1900. Yeah, I probably should add that. It's really weird how my plane's now in this mode here. There we go. That's funny. So when I go off screen with the mouse now, that's funny. Alright, let's do this and then go out. It's following us around no matter what. There we go, now it's stopped. So we do an edit comm. Exclamation plane B1900D. And then we do edit comm exclamation aircraft B1900D. So those of you on YouTube are trying to figure out who I'm talking to, what I'm doing with the commands, check out my twitch.tv channel, twitch.tv/JohnFly, because sometimes it's confusing. The Carenado checklist says to start with the prop full forward. That's right, it does, doesn't it? But then you bring it back to feather, I guess? Alright, let's start number 1, or left. Isn't that reverse? Feather's not reverse, no. Feather's just changing that prop angle. Okay. We got number 2 starting. Ooh, nice shadow. I don't know if I ever recall seeing a shadow of the prop starting in 10. Is it there in 10? I don't know. Maybe it is. Alright, so that is on. The other thing I'm going to do temporarily, let's see here. I'm going to get rid of the crackle for a second. Just for a second. Do some testing here. Hold on. So I want to do... Watch this. This will get rid of the crackle. But unfortunately, it introduces something else. Let's see if it comes back. Okay. Now there's... Oh. There's a little bit of crackle. Okay. So now, with that, we'll go right gen on. Left gen on. No crackle. And no sound delay. No crackle and no sound delay. AC bus. Anti-ice not required. Auto feather to arm. We won't worry about anti-ice for today. Avionics can come on. Oh, that's no crackle sound. Sounds so good. Let's try to use... normally I come over here and I click on Autopilot, right? And I turn on the EFIS power right there with like the what I call the cheat screen. But let's see if we can find the EFIS power down here because it's so well modified down here. So there we go. Pilot. Let's see if that worked. Yep, that worked. Copilot. Ah, I don't know what these are, but let's turn them on. So we should, in this IFR view, feathering is needed when the engine is out. It allows the prop to stop turning, and that's the position with less drag. Yeah. Okay, so there we have everything good to go there. Let's check out. Ooh, that's loud. There we go. Okay, so power steering. Watch this. Do you guys remember that toggle nose wheel steering command? Again, for those of you who are just joining the video, under keyboard, toggle nose wheel, I had to put in an N to toggle nose wheel steering. I don't know why, but if you run into this problem where you can't steer, you can't taxi, and you also have this power steer fail, watch, I have a feeling, and if I'm wrong, everyone gets 500 John Fly miles. But I have a feeling when I press the letter N, that's going to go away. N pressed right now. Would you believe that? Jabroni, how you doing? Got off work in time to catch his stream. Very nice. Very nice to have you. Thanks for joining. Hello, Met747. Haven't seen you for a few days. Alright, so let's look at the other stuff here. The pitot heat, we don't have to worry about. Auto feather, that'll change when we're in flight. Ignition is on. We don't have to have the ignition on, I guess. But we probably will leave that on. Rudder boost off. So let's go down to the lower console and let's turn on. And this is much better graphics. Rudder boost on. There we go. Can you turn on the air conditioning? I'm dying back here. Yes. Let's turn on the air conditioning. So we got blowers. Bleed airs can come open. Environmental. We'll go auto. Blowers. And we'll go to manual. How come it's not going to manual cool? Oh, there it is. Manual cool. Little cabin air. Little copilot air. That looks good. Oh my gosh, I love this plane. This okay, I'm now regretting the fact that I've been waiting so long to get this plane. I'm doing well, Mets. I'm glad to have you in the chat. So what does N do? N just toggles the nose wheel steering. It says, okay, you can steer with your nose wheel. I don't know why I have to do it. I may be one of the only people on the planet that has to do that little trick, but does this plane have a checklist so I can learn? I don't have a checklist for this, but I think that someone once gave me a picture of a checklist. So if there's the person that did that is in here, let me know. I seem to recall, maybe it was Brett San, or someone gave me a picture of a checklist, but I've misplaced it. I got this bird a week ago and have been enjoying it a lot. Nice. I should probably do a checklist. Told you John fly. What are you referring to, computer flying? Thanks for the N was struggling for so many departures. Yes, now keep in mind, Ted Prime, that I chose the command. I chose the letter N. It's not going to be just N. You have to go and program it. But you probably caught that. It comes with a checklist. Yeah, it does come with a checklist. But I'm not sure if that's one of the one that... I'm not sure. Okay, let me say this. There's checklists, and then there's checklists. Some checklists tell you, okay, do this and this, and you got to make sure this is done. This other thing go step by step by step by step in order of exactly what you have to do. Every knob, every nook and cranny. I don't know if I've done all of it, to be honest. All right, let's program in the first VOR. So if we look at the VOR, we're going to be taking off from Lexington, Kentucky. We're going to then fly west to the Louisville VOR. The Louisville VOR is on 114.8. So I'm going to go ahead and tell nav1 to be 114.8. So up here, you can do it this way, which I never do. And you can rotate, you can push this little cursor right here, and you can rotate. You can see how it's changing the frequency. I thought you could scroll wheel. Maybe you have to turn on scroll wheel support. Or you can do the outer knob for the frequency, right? So we'll do it this the old-fashioned way. 114.8. So we'll go 114, and then we'll change this to 8, and then we'll switch. And that's tuned in the Louisville VOR, which is IIU, 46 miles away. Or you can change that to standby. You come over here, you're at 117.8. Or you can go like this and go. And you can talk to your first officer that's sitting over there. Set nav1 114.8.
NAV1 set to 114.8.
If you want to know how to do that, type in exclamation voice. You are somehow getting me to lean into reconsidering my thoughts about repurchasing. Iowa Flyer, man, I feel the same way. And there's someone I need to convince that this thing is better, and that is Goldsy77. Because Goldsy77 it loves this plane, and I need to tell him that, hey, give the 11 version a try, man. Give it a try. Lazy. I'm taking off from your local airport, Trixmont, Lexington. Very nice. All right, so we've got the Louisville VOR programmed in. Now we can also come down here to this radio, and this is our nav radio 2. So let's put, just as a standby, we'll come back here to ForeFlight, and we'll go, okay, on ForeFlight, let's just say for grins and giggles, I want to have the Lexington VOR in there. Set nav to 112.6. I could either do that, or I could scroll wheel it, and then change it from, ooh, that's memories. Oh, there's memories. I didn't know that. And then that's switch. Oh, that's cool. All right, so that's nav 2. Let's turn our transponder on. Set transponder on.
Transponder is on.
Set transponder 5417.
Transponder set to 5417.
Oh, that's cheating the best way you can do it. You want to know how the flight model behaves? Yeah. Well, Zerg, I do so much autopilot, I'm not going to really be the best to analyze that. But we'll hand fly it for a little while and see what you guys think. How do you qualify for the joystick giveaway? Type in exclamation giveaway, and then once you're over in that area, once you follow the instructions of exclamation giveaway, then over in that area, I need you to type in a 20 words or more essay on why you want the joystick. What are you using where you give the voice command? Cajun Cacti, type in exclamation voice in the chat. Exclamation voice. Alright, we can turn our master caution off. Let's come up to the top, and let's turn... We should have turned the beacon light on already. Turn beacon light on.
Beacon lights on.
Turn beacon light on.
Beacon lights already on.
Okay. Turn taxi light on.
Taxi lights on.
Let's turn on the cabin light, reading light, FSB light. That all looks good. Now, I'm missing something. What am I missing before I taxi? Well, let's find out where we're taxiing to. Airports. Click on this little thing here to give you the closest airport. Go to Lexington. Go to taxiways. Rotate this around. We want to taxi out to runway 22. Past the terminal. Yep. So we're going to take taxi, boop, boop, boop. We'll go boop, boop. Yeehaw. Flaps. Okay, let's do flaps. Alright, flaps here. So you got 0 flaps? Oh, it doesn't, it's got flaps 1.
Flaps going down to notch
That's
1.
interesting. I thought it would go to 17%. Flaps 2.
Flaps going down to notch 2.
Flaps 3.
This aircraft only has 2 flap settings.
Flaps 1.
Flaps going up to notch 1.
Okay. Have you set the PTT for voice to work? Yes. Yeah, we got PTT to work. It's the button on the... Someone pass me a beer. I flew to Evansville just the last stream there, Trixmod. Were you there? I thought you were there. Oh, snack. Oh, snack. This is awesome. Turn the master caution off. Let's drive by the terminal. Oh, I love this plane. I love this plane. Can you guys believe the crackle's gone? The crackle is gone! And there's no delay in the audio. That's right, Virus City. Virus City, correct me if I'm wrong, though. If you're in, let's hold the press. Virus City, if you're in theater mode and you have a black background, those wings don't look that good on the black background. So someone's artist needs to go back to the drawing table. Am I right? Am I right? Compare the two. Compare the two planes. Am I right or am I right? Love you, Aerosim Gaming. I don't know what prompted him to do a right and left wing. I just don't... Was it me? Have I inspired him? Have I made him go to the next level as a streamer? Standard Twitch design procedures, always check emote on white and black. Validudes, you actually taught me that. Because I posted an emote, and you said it. I can't read that on the black background. Oh, he wants a flying dumpster. Okay, then it has nothing to do with me. Ha ha. That's funny. I didn't even know he was doing that flying dumpster. Okay, this terminal looks good. It feels like my props are a little high. Remind me guys, are your props full forward during taxi? Is it just during start? Flying trash can, yeah. That makes sense. So he could be doing something completely different. And it just happened to be that it came out today, the day after mine right and left wing came out. So my apologies if I just thought there was it was either pure coincidence or I just didn't know what was going on. Yeah, full forward on takeoff, but what about on taxi? This is Lexington, Kentucky, by the way, folks. Props full forward, but mixture pulled back for taxi. So like a lean of the taxi. And where do you look for the lean? I forget where the EGT is. I can't. I gotta look outside as well. Need to learn this plane better. I'd say full forward for the taxi and takeoff, but that's based on how you do it with other planes. Okay. Alright. Time to learn. I love this plane. Props are always full forward in the plane except when doing run up. Okay. Our flight school never leans the mixture on the ground. Uh-oh. They just go full. Yeah, I love this plane. I'm going to give this the John Fly stamp of approval. Yep. I didn't even have to RTSM, and I'm actually able to taxi. Okay, we're lined up on runway 22. Parking brake is set. I love this plane already. Holy snack lips, we've got 140 in the chat room watching. No, we got 150 in the chat room. 140 are actually watching. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I'm going to do an auction. Just have to. You JFMers are going to battle it out for the hang glider. This is another hang glider giveaway. So let's get the proper name again. Labs 4. Okay, so we got to do that. High bid to close will be that. Time watched will be, let's say you have to be here for, you had to have been here for 10 minutes at least, right? Alright, there we go. A new auction has started for the V Skylab's 4 aircraft hangar glider collection. Type exclamation bid and the amount to bid on the prize. You must be a follower. You must have watched for 10 minutes. Alright, so up here to the top, we want to go. We can use voice commands, but we'll go ahead and just do a little old-fashioned flicky flick. Nav lights on. Okay, do we turn on the recog and the tail flood? Beacon can go to flight, or anti-collision can go to flight. Do we turn on the recog and the tail flood lights? Average gamers, the high bidder, the high bidder, the high bidder. Average gamers, the high bidder, high bidder. So guys, again, recog and tail flood, what do you think? On or off? For takeoff. Any ideas? I don't know. We'll talk about it in the air, I guess. Alright, we'll keep the flaps the same. We'll get ready to do recog on while moving. Really? Alright, so recog's on. Nice, thank you, Neil. Recog on, no tail flood unless it's nighttime. Okay, thank you. So let's go tail flood off, recog on, and let's do JFM. JFM add Mets. Give him 350. And give Neil and Rudyism. Rudyism also in the house with the chime in. Rudyism. Who else? Someone else. That was first. The money bags will battle this one. Oh, 150 G's bid out. Oh, snack. He's acting like he doesn't know what he's bidding on. No, just kidding. All right. I think we're ready for takeoff. I'm going to dial in my course knob just to see where that VOR is. Course. It's going to be due west, so let's rotate this way. Or not due west, but approximately west. See, I'm waiting for that green needle to come into the center. See that? Woo, woo, woo. So the green needle is at 274, 3, whatever. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. NZ Aviation. Type in exclamation expire, and the instructions there will tell you where to go to transfer your miles from your old name to your new name. So NZ Aviation, again, type in exclamation expire. I should bring up a command for name change. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do it right now, but exclamation name change. And if you don't understand, if I'm busy, someone could help him out. The auction value is 000. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Is this enough sound? We got full props, full fuel. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. The ground handling is awesome. Oh, snack. Oh, snack. Reject, 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 reject. Slow it down, slow it down. Bring it back. Oh, snack. Oh, snack. Oh, snack. Oh, crap. Guess what, boys and girls? Fire pole. Fire trucks, come out. Pull the fire. Get them out. Get the biscotti. Get the biscotti out of the back. I do not want you leaving the biscotti. Before we exit the plane, I want all 6 boxes of the biscotti. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was awesome. Something smells back here. Ground handling fine. Engines on fire. Grab the Ooh, it's a little bit of a challenge there. Okay, that was definitely an engine fire. So, well, let's try this. All right, so we'll go here. Probably shouldn't do this, but all right. Yeah, to bring back the props quickly. I think you're right. Well, that was fun. So I have a confession. You got.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me.
Just a little something for your troubles.
Calrac with the dono. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that, man. Gens are on, reset, whatever. Everything looks good there. Appreciate that. Taxi light is out. Yeah. Alright, let's try this again. We're just going to taxi down to the end here. Calrac, thanks for the donation. Record numbers today. Thank you for the support. Pilot Brandon, how did I get to 280? Just some very generous people. Some very, very generous people. We're almost at 420%, Val Dudes. You demand a refund, Augustus? I would too, man. No need to RTSM. Read the snackin' manual. But we did show a good use of fire suppressors. Ruined the 400%. Well, Computer Flying, what did you bid? If he wasn't trying to win, did he? I gotta look and see what Computer Flying bid. Let's see. Hold on. Computer Flying, he bid 100,000. All right. Well, then verbally, the auction's at. He says he wasn't trying to win. If he wasn't the owner, I would say you're getting a rebate, Val Dudes. But he is the owner. Hey, Val Dudes. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We just got to stop this right now. Hold on. 1 second. Just checking something. Yeah, well, he wants to be number one. I don't blame him, man. He's the owner of the company. He's like owner of the company. All right, I'm trying to do a test. Ah, there we go. All right, let's see if this works. I hope this works. Please, I hope this works. Please. All right, let's refresh this. Please work. It's almost ready. It's almost ready, folks, because folks is the new word to use. It's always the new word. Almost ready. Why doesn't that work? Ah, there we go. That's why. All right, we're almost ready to try something. All right, so if we go here, and then we go back to here. No, it's not working. Dang it! I'll try it later. Oh well. Is it possible for streamers to have more than one emote in the higher tiers of subs? Have to. You mean more than one? Oh, more than one emote for like the $9.99 and the $24.99. I think you can only have one, but I think that's a good idea. They should allow maybe 2 or 3 in the upper tiers. Is it the B1900 for X-Pen 11? They have no Western. I think if you bought the 10, when did you buy the 10 version? Because I think if you, well, no, it's a full new purchase for the 11. Regardless, there's no upgrade pricing or anything. 3 $25 emotes, smotes. Okay. All right, so do I have any suggestions on how to stop an engine fire? So maybe less engine, less. We should probably be watching our. Yeah, we'll do less engine, less. I'm going to go full prop though. All right, let's go back to the bidding. I want to see who. Where is it? All right, Valdudes is still at a 150. Now, Valdudes, is it true that you could have gone to 101,000? I don't know. Kamahane.
We got a subscribe.
Kamahane with the subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We got a subscribe.
Thank you for the support. Full everything when failure occurs, cut power.
We got a
I don't know when the
subscribe.
failure occurs though. I have to watch the instruments, I guess. Yeah, it was for the hang glider thing, hang glide package. Yep. It's a tricky turboprops, I'm telling you. Yeah, no kidding, man. Yeah, we do have some. See, this is what we don't want for the takeoff. Is this right here? We just don't want that.
Yeah, so take the high stilettos off and go with the flats. I don't want you falling off the stage, alright? No, come on. Yeah, button them up, gather the money, stick it in the bag. Alright, good.
Okay, I'm going to play this very special sound that you too can purchase, and you can type it in the chat. Oh, he played it. Val dudes, are you? Oh, Virus City, did it expire? Your purchase? Oh, I'll play it. I'll play it. You read my mind, Val dudes. In fact, I'm going to give you JFM for reading my mind because I was just about to type it in. I'm not. I kid you not. Virus City gets like I don't know, 800 jump fly miles just for reading my mind. Okay, here we go. So let's re-verify our range to target. One ping only. One ping only. All right, that looks good. Here we go. I gotta time that sound though perfect. Here we go. Oh, why am I in caps? Here we go. Gotta time it perfectly though.
Let's do this, dudes. Are you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Yes! Go! Yes! 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 Freedom!
Gear up. Landing gear up. Oh. We need one more flyby. I love this plane. I absolutely love this plane. Oh. Oh. Look at the Kentucky ortho. Oh, auto feather. Let me check. Yeah, auto feather. Yeah. Auto feather's armed. Trixmont with the subscribe. Oh,
we got a subscribe. We got a subscribe. We got
Trixmont
a
said,
subscribe.
continue the good work. Thank you, sir. We got a master caution though.
We got a subscribe.
We do have a subscribe. Altitude alert. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, we got a tile line. Let's stay on this side of the tile. Woo! Flight model feels good, boys and girls. Not gonna lie. The most difficult comedic crowds there can be. I think we're some of the corniest though, but sometimes I do find myself. There's a few times in the Valdude stream where I have actually physically hurt my stomach is hurt from laughing so hard. I kid you not, man. What was that? Oh, was that someone? Oh, snack. Is that someone home? Oh my gosh. When you guys typed flaps, which I gotta do, the door opened and it sounded like the flaps. Hey, babe. Oh, hold the phones. Wait. I can hear you. There you go.
Do you want to take your car?
I kind of want to take you.
Okay, are you ready?
What time is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold the phones. Hold the phones. Just hold the phones. Hold on one second. Hold on. I gotta be. Hold on. Thanks, guys. Oh, okay. All right, let's turn toward the Louisville. Oh, what's the giveaway rules? NASCAR. Go to exclamation giveaway and then follow those instructions and write in 20 words or less why you want the joystick. But you got to do it over there. All right, let's test the autopilot. So let's go here. Oh, yaw should be on. Autopilot. Nav. We'll dial in. Yeah, there we go. We're dialing in that Louisville VOR. Nav. We'll set our altitude down here as 5,000. 5,000. And we'll go altitude, select. And then we'll go climb up at 500 feet per minute. How's that look? Alright, what'd I miss? Living for the lulls, yep. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right, we're going up at 500. Got another master caution. Sorry, guys. Secrets. Yeah. She's trying to get some jail film. Chicken or beef. That's funny. All right, let's do an outside view. Hopefully we pass that tile line. What do you guys think of the plane? I mean, are you considering buying it? Because it's sexy. Secky. Val dudes. We love, remember we love everyone. Love is all around. I think he was doing what some people do in some auction is it's a game to see how high people will go. But yeah. And he did admit it. He did admit it. No, I agree. It was a, but yeah. No, I agree. But sometimes I will I'll bid higher just to see, especially if it's like a charity auction. If it's a charity auction, there will be some people that will bid higher just to see if people will bid higher. But in this case, it wasn't a charity auction, but yeah, I hear you. Plane looks good though, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. It lands like a fighter. This one does. Your beer has arrived, Calrac. Well, cheers to you, my friend. Thanks again for the donation. I appreciate that. The donations have been real today. Okay, so let's set up for, how far are we away? We are 31 miles from the Louisville VOR. I like to see the auctions go higher because it offsets the inflation rate. It loses the inflation rate, but the cool thing about the Johnfly stream is it's a democracy at moments, and sometimes it's not. So we can change things up there. Little ortho. I'm getting this plane. I'm recommending it for everyone. We should check our engines though, huh? Alright, so prop, we can come back into the green. Let's see. Yeah, we stopped at 5,000 feet, so that's good. What do you guys think? Do we need the fuel flow looks good? Our oil pressure and oil temperatures look good. Turbines at 90. ITTs look okay. Kaimahane, it does look good, doesn't it? Thanks again for the subscribe. We call it a subscribe here on the Johnfly channel. You're not a professional pilot, and that makes this stream great. You just summed up, and I wouldn't even use the word professional. I would say you're not a pilot, and that makes this stream great. Because I can't get my PPL yet. Megamass, I was at an auction and saw a guy who was doing that very same thing as another bidder told him if he did it again, he would punch him right in the nose, and sure enough, he did. Both went to jail for disorderly conduct. Whoa, that would... I honestly... Computer Flying, where are you, man? Chime in. Chime in. Where are you? Did he leave? No, you're there, buddy. Chime in, man. What do you think? It was just in jest, right? It was just... What's the true nature behind it? I think he's always seen Valdudes as someone who has a lot of JFM, and so he wanted to kind of have a little bit of a entertainment for the stream, maybe as a little battle. I don't know though. But he said he didn't want to win; he just wanted to have the battle, I guess. But yeah. You installed the demo? Ah, nice. It's Duck Norris. I know how to say the name now. Duck Norris. Be patient with the demo. Fly only the 172 around Seattle. And be patient with it. And ask questions of the streamers and learn. Yeah. Ah, okay. I get you. Oh, so you didn't even know what you were bidding on, Val, dude. You just wanted to put a little, or did you? I don't know. I don't know. It's all for fun. Let's see here. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Okay. Okay, 1550 RPM and 3150 torque. Okay. RPM 1550. Okay, so I just bring back the throttle on that, right? Because the props stay full forward. No, that's not working. I just bring back the prop to 1550. All right, there's 1550, and we want 3150 on the torque. All right, so there's oh, there it's finicky. There we go, right there. There's the optimum. We're 12 miles out from the VOR. Hey, Val dudes, tell you what. You get the hang glider pack. And you get, if you win, you get the hang glider pack, and you get you get to designate someone to get the hang glider pack, if you want. If you want to do that, if not, or I can just start the auction over if you want. But to in full disclosure, those with the most John Fly miles who want the aircraft deserve the aircraft or the giveaway, because they've earned a lot of John Fly miles, and so if you legitimately want it, yeah, please bid on it. If you don't, yeah, don't bid on it. Unless we can have a duel. We can have a duel amongst, whales, and the duels can like we can even have the graphic up on the screen where we have the fight for John Fly miles. That'd be kind of fun. Drop prop first. Okay. Prop first. Okay. Hey, Computer Flying is a longtime supporter of the channel, and he's earned a lot of miles legitimately, so let's Foxtrot Oscar Radio Golf India Victor Echo. Which phonetic did I say incorrectly for 1,000 John Fly miles? Which phonetic did I say incorrectly? Why so low on the altitude? Because we're about to land. We're very close. In fact, we're crossing over the VOR here in just a moment. Set altitude 1,000.
Altitude set to 1,000 feet.
We'll go down at 700 feet per minute. We'll bring back. No, I didn't. I said I'll do it again. Oh, seriously? We got nutters. Oh, snacky snacks. Oh, it's in Japanese still, and I don't know why. Nutty Raid, Squirrel Nuts. I've never been so happy.
Subscribe.
I've been never so happy to see nuts, so many nuts in all my life.
Subscribe.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, Squirrel, for the host, for the raid. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. That's a big one. Hello, Nutters. Hope you guys been having fun. Welcome. We're just doing a landing here into Louisville, Kentucky, in the brand new, the B1900D. This landing. Well, I shouldn't. Oh, that is a monster host. And it's probably double that. We probably got a 900 person host. But we're this landing is brought to you by the Squirrel host. Thank you again, Squirrel. Good to see you. Really have enjoyed your videos lately, especially the ones in Spain. The simulator, the Cessna 182 flight, all of it's so good. Nice to have you here. Yeah, it's that's over 1,000 viewer host. Yeah, that's excellent. Now I got pressure for the landing. So let's take our throttle back. Let's get down into a good speed. There is the airport there. So we're gonna actually take off the autopilot. We'll take off the yaw damper. So autopilot is off, and we're gonna just kind of do a little pirouette down this way. Yeah, it's a big host. Thank you so much. So this is the brand new Carenado B1900D for X-Plane 11. And yeah, I love it. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of people that have not been thinking too highly of it on their live streams, and I think it's amazing. So please go back. You probably can catch us on YouTube in 24 hours, but go back and watch my VOD on Twitch if you want. And I go through it from the very tip. You know, from all over the panel, looking at the PBR, the outside. The engine startup is different. It's an amazing plane. So if you owned the X-Plane 10 version before, so still you should get this. No, I'm not on FSE, Squirrel. Nope. I need to look for a job on FS Economy for the B1900. In fact, I think there was someone here that was asking about the FSE group, so I referred them to Air Squirrel, the fastest growing FS Economy group on Air Squirrel. The B19D is a moneymaker on FS Economy, that's for sure. All right, we're at 23. We need to get down to pattern altitude. I need to retrim. I'm going to go for the left runway. All right, landing lights on.
Landing lights already on.
Let's see how we can land this bad boy with so many in the chat. So many viewers. Thanks again, Squirrel. The squirrel is with you. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to have to tune in for some Sunday night trucking. Just been loving that sim. And I've been researching that Pro Mods 2.2, and I think I might just try the 2.1 and see how it goes. Oh, snack. Okay, so this is a plane you have to kind of land a little fast. No pressure. Okay, we got a master caution. I don't know why. Flaps 2.
Flaps already at notch 2.
Okay. Okay, there's... We're coming in a little hot, but that's okay. We'll get her back. A little low, that's on purpose, because I want to kind of get her down to a reasonable speed.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! You can do it! Get down! Get down! Get down!
Okay, okay. Oh! Oh, hard landing. Oh, they collapsed. Oh, this always happens on a squirrel host. Woohoo! Yes. Look at the gear, though. That's the funny part. Yes. Oh, I love it. The props were forward for landing. Look, we got our gear back.